Alright, I am back. You know what time it is. We are here with episode 7. And yes, still slightly downhill, but we're making progress. Now, like I didn't went from Phantom to DMX overnight. We gonna get it back. We gonna get it back, right? We gonna get it back. You know what I'm saying? Give me about another 2 days and I'll be back Phantom. But for now, it's gonna be the dog today. And maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We gonna see though. And I feel better. I ain't got a headache. But you know what you're here for. If you don't know what you're here for, well, you probably don't know what you're here for because, you know, this is a series that I'm doing. So obviously I know what I'm here for. You don't know what I'm here for. But I might as well go ahead and cue it in. You here for the, I'm trying to charge it up. But Kool Moe Dee's rap report card. If you didn't know, now you know. Now you were here. And for another rapper that needs no introduction, of course, you know, one of my favorites in junior high and growing up. I had that Stillmatic album. This man needs no introduction as well. But we're going to go ahead and cue in a little something.
Living in this time behind enemy lines.
And now that we're back, we have this rating here for him. He has a 10 on vocabulary, 8 on articulation, 8 on creativity, 8 on originality, 9 versatility, 8 on voice, 8 on records, 8 on stage presence, 9 sticking to themes, and 8 innovating rhythms. Overall, Nas got an 84, which made him a B. Now, this is what I will say. The thing about Nas is he's more lyric-based, and sometimes he does lose the factor of the jam within his lyrics. Now, one thing I will say is the songs of his that hit, I mean, they really hit. Like when you had "When I Ruled the World,"
Smoking weed in the street without cops harassing.
Small World.
Seen thugs cry, it's bug while we lit the slugs.
You know what I'm saying? You had the One Mic.
Up and try to follow us, police watch us, roll up and
that joint where it was, he rapped the whole track in reverse.
fans spinning records backwards of AC/DC.
He had like Ether. I really should have even said Ether first, but you know.
So cartilage, burner at the side of your dome.
We making our way through it. The man has a catalog. Now, on top of that, there's one track that a lot of people don't really talk about. One track that really got left out. You know, you got Book of Rhymes and everything else. But on Stillmatic, there was an outro track. And that every ghetto joint.
Fuck did I expect? With bucket seats and Lex and spinning.
That song right there, even to this day, that is one of my top 10 hardest tracks of all time. All time. Him and Blitz tore that track up. They tore that track up. And when I tell you just the fact of how they was on the beat, how they put the lyrics down on it. Like there was one line that stuck to me from Blitz. When that fool was like, I think he said, "Illustrate the city in vain, falling deep into the pits of the game. This is for the sickest state of mind." Like I was just, my mind was blown. Like even as a kid, my mind was blown. And even when Nas got on his part, it's hard to even repeat it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to even repeat the way the man put it together. So what I'm going to tell you is, just off the strength of the fact that he still has songs that I listen to in the playlist, you know, as well as with some of the others, and ones that had songs that hit so hard still, that lasted the test of time from the 90s to now, by default, I got to give him a 90. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't make universal tracks very well, but I gotta at least give him an A. I gotta give him an A just because of how legendary some of his hits were and some of the things that he did on those tracks. You know what I'm saying? And even like Jay-Z said, my boss can't sign the boss. But I'm also gonna go over that as well because that needs to be touched on. But you know, I'm working my way through it. I got a lot of content. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and drop these joints for you. So some things you may be familiar with, some things you may not. But shit, go ahead and check it out. And I'm out.
My dedication and my study of the sword was for no one but myself. Until now.
EPMD, we back in business.